Starting it off here. Pure's gonna pop the God Strength, and Whisper will have to get out of his Primal Split immediately, and now he's just gonna be left to die.
Yeah, that ain't it, Whisper.
Ooh, my.
He cannot be happy about that. That is just flat out of position. Insta punish.
Tomato is initially getting gone on. BZM getting a little bit crazy on the Logan. He's gonna get lassoed in the midst of things. That's just two supports. He can use the Static Storm as well as Tomato making his way over. And you can see Pure popping the BKB, using the Stormhand to try to get away from this Eclipse. He'll do so successfully. Now Tomato and company on the run is Ahri. He's kind of stuck in no man's land. Pure and company surrounding him, but it's Tomato who we're watching. He's very low on HP, trying to get something out of his life, but it is not happening. 4 dead for OG.
I don't remember Glimpse. Tomato's fine. Or is he? Lasso.
Okay, lasso initiation. Tomato's in a lot of trouble. Pure with the BKB. He's gonna get gripped though. Has the God Strength up, but that's the death of Sven. Nice turnaround from OG. As Toby on the backline getting gone on by Tomato. Is gonna use the Eclipse to try to finish him off, and he does so. 3 dead for Tundra. And you can see Mr. Topson lifted in the air and brought down. Absolute punishment coming out from OG. Topson.
Are they going to last with Tomato again?
Yes,
they will.
They will. This, of course, would be the Aegis if they find it. Hoof Stomp, double edge. Down goes Aegis. Can they disengage? Do they want to disengage? Whisper with the BKB. No Primal Split as of now, though. Still 4 seconds away. Pure in the trees. BZM gets a nice Aether Remnant onto Topson. Pierre has to pop his BKB, but there's the grip. Instantly canceled, though, as Tomato continuing on, doing a lot of damage, but the Stormhammer onto the Pandas on the other side, but Pierre is not going to be able to get away this time. 80 seconds on the deck. Ahri will die to the double edge from Toby. You can see Tundra very low on HP, now all disengaging. Topson on the run. Glimpse, BZM will be successful. And Toby with the Hoof Stomp, but you have to think that he will eventually be found here by OG.
So got Axe, Lens, and Dagger?
This is Dota, Synderen.
All right.
These days. Pure had to use his BKB on the retreat. Whisper, though,
not letting him go.
He's going to get glimpsed, but the BKB comes out, and BZM finds the Sven in the trees. 9 class not going to be able to help. So again, Pure takes a tumble. 80 seconds without the buyback.
This is a Luna lineup.
OG can get out, absolutely.
They get that base tower.
Buys a blink again as Static Storm is used pretty successfully. That is going to be the death of, well, yep, Seb does die eventually. Toby gets off the Blade Mail, but he's taking a beating. And BZM and company able to get that really easily. Topson and 9 class, the only 2 survivors for now. And with this building going down, Tomato force out some buybacks potentially with the throne, but
Clearly. And now Seb with an interesting position here.
My goodness. Grip from the high ground. It's still going because of the illusions. Eclipse is there. Pure is dead. Wow, what a pickoff set up by Seb again. 85 seconds of no Sven. Whitemon is dead. Does have the buyback as 9 class. Able to get out for now, but he's going to be spotted. Lucent Beam with the Conda. Blink to follow from Tomato. BKB from 9 class onto the high ground. They don't lose the vision, though. The Lucent Beam takes him out.
We found a couple of moments in this game onto the Sven that made all the difference.
Yep,
now
Topson in a lot of trouble. Stormhammer's coming for you. Topson's dead. That's not Stormhammer. That's
correct.
The opposite team, Synderen. Yep. Just keeping you on your toes. Primal Split comes out.
Insta grip cancel.
Yep, Seb inside the Static Storm. Going to try to get away, but Toby's there with the double edge. And Zeus and company will live through another day.
Okay,
Topson buying back there.
Awkward.
Stormhammer coming in. Look at the cleave from Pure. 2 dead immediately from OG. So the defense will be successful for now, as Topson was getting gone on by Whisper. Only in his Earth Panda form now. Will blink away. Doesn't have the TP for a bit, but BKB is up and the TP away. And BZM now still spotted by this never-ending Thunderstrike. They will always have vision on him.
He will die eventually here.
Eventually, 9 class will get the better of him. He has it, don't worry.
All right.
BKB from Whisper. Toby's the only one here, though. Will use Stampede to try and get away. Primal Split activated. Meanwhile, Tomato gets forced out as BKB, actually.
Thompson's in the middle of
they get the stun
nowhere.
onto Thompson in a lot of trouble. He's getting lifted in the air as well. The Primal Split doing a lot of work as Thompson does fall first. No buyback either. And now Ahri taking the brunt of the damage from Pure and company. Trying to do as much damage as he can before he goes out as Pure. Getting a lot of lifesteal out as well. BZM with the Astral Step is going to take a Stormhammer to the face and gets taken out swiftly as a result. And now Pure and company trying to focus everything onto Tomato. Down goes the Luna, and somehow Tundra are winning this fight.
What
Whisper
the
goes down
fuck
next.
was that,
Double
dude?
kill for Pure. 3 buybacks from OG. And Whisper, I don't know if he has the refresher shard as well. So double Primal Split available. And Fortification is up for Tundra. There's the initiation onto Toby. He's going to use Stampede. Thompson already using the refresher himself. There's the Axe on the Disruptor. The Brewmaster Brewlings are dying pretty fast. And you see the Earth Panda not even touching a building here. Gonna come back out of the form, pops the BKB. There's a Static Storm onto several heroes. A nice hoof stomp as well, but the damage on this Sven is too much. Down goes Pure, buys back instantly. Toby had the Blade Mail, but it's not enough to survive. 3 buybacks now from Tundra, which forces OG back because they got BZM. BZM with no buyback at all.
They didn't use their Aegis for that, so they have this play again. In the previous fight we saw in the base of Tundra, I want to say it's 2 fights ago. Oh, hang on. Oh
Thompson. Oh no.
What?
He does have buyback.
Why is he out there? He wasn't the one placing the ward either. He just went out too far.
Well, he does buy back. There's the Brew Split again. Toby trying to contain them, but the tier 3 tower is dead. So the barracks completely isolated. Now look at how fast the range racks go down. Seth going in for the grip, gets it off onto the Sven. All of the right clicks onto him, but he's able to get off his ult and the BKB, getting back to full HP thanks to the Satanic, but now it's run out. Trying to run away back to his base. Static Storm to give him some time. Whisper. They do get the Mega Creeps, and now trying to turn this around onto the Luna, but Tomato is living through this just barely, but no, finally will fall as 9 class of all heroes getting that kill, and now the Luna dies next. Now the Hoof Stomp onto the Brew. The 4th hero killed for OG, and not quite able to get the Mega Creeps, in fact, because the melee is still up. I mean, is it worth giving up?
Brew, going for the Megas.
He's gonna go for it. Primal Split. Buyback from Bane immediately, trying to hold everybody in the pit area. Roche is already low. Tomato looks like he's gonna be able to claim all of the goodies inside of him like a big juicy pinata. Static Storm, the Gaven Static Storm, in fact, being used as Tomato kind of left to his own devices. Won't pop the refresher. He's very low on HP. He falls. Death number 1 for him. He picked up the Aegis previously. It's a Nightmare onto Pure. He's going to get silenced now. Tomato going to pop the BKB. Pure pops his refresher, and he's going to be able to kill off the Void Spirit as the Ancient is still exposed. Megas are on the side of OG. Double buyback now from OG. It looks like everybody's going to get out of dodge now. As Whitemon, well, he'll have to go through the grave.
He has buy.
Sure. He's going to start it off. Remember, no fortification at all.
But they're back already.
Yep, Static Storm used. That's a lot of damage being applied to Luna. Dead is Tomato. He buys back his Ahri, focusing everything on the Ancient itself. But Whisper's the one doing the most of the damage. He's going to get cleaned up. But back to his brew form. Down, it's the refresher coming out again. Does he have enough? No, he's going to get Storm bolted in the face. And now it's just the Earth Panda surviving. So not able to get anything out of this second Primal Split. Now he's in his regular form. They won't chase any further, it looks like.
Oh, they couldn't glimpse.
Tundra. Very, very tense now. Well, Brew, I guess.
Oh, true.
You get another Earth Panda to try to take out the buildings as Static Storm used. Pure absolutely decimating BZM. He falls immediately. But the Aegis is taken by OG. Lasso now onto Tomato, trying to turn around very slowly thanks to the sticky napalm. Trying to focus their efforts onto Toby, but he gets off the Wind Waker, but they find the Fiend's Grip onto Thompson. Refresher from Tomato. That is the death of Thompson. Instantly buys back. Now trying to counteract this. A second Lasso from 9 class, this time onto Ahri. Trying to find somebody, but everyone is just keeping their distance. As Tomato will try to go on top of this Sven, gets the Stormhammer off onto Ahri, and that is the death of Ahri now. And Aegis gone as well. And this might be the beginning of the end for OG, potentially. It's Tomato just getting beat into oblivion. Pops the BKB, but to no avail. Will drop. Has the buyback. Whisper using the BKB TP. Will mirror shield off the stun. And with the buyback coming soon from Tomato, that's going to be a 4 versus 5 situation and still
they found
several
Whisper.
buybacks for Tundra. Whisper able to get off the Primal Split this time. Flame Break is there. And Pure coming in with the Stormhammer. Already 3 of the Panda's dead. Only the Earth remains. But the Fiend's Grip only onto the support. Can they find anything else? Doesn't look like it. Now, there's the Primal Split. 9 class. Trying to make a line in the dirt here. Disruptor buying back immediately. Focus now onto the Ancient. Not really a whole lot of damage done, though, as Whisper will have 1 Bruling on the outskirts to make sure he can get out okay.
Not bad for
BZM.
OG, though. They got the buy. This is a pretty big one to get. If they can find Disruptor in the coming fight and kill him before Static Storm,
Yep.
not going to catch any stragglers with Glimpse, though. I say that. Okay, maybe Seb is in trouble, actually.
Caster Curse, as usual. Seb is going to get lassoed in, but here comes Tomato. Pure doing so much damage to Seb. Finishes him off. Gets to the high ground thanks to those Force Boots now. Whisper able to get off his Brulee in time. Buyback now onto Seb. As the Brulings continuing to surround Seb with the BKB. Can't believe I'm saying that out loud. And Pure in a bit of trouble, getting controlled a decent amount thanks to Whisper. Stormhammer's going to be dodged, but BZM, Astro Step to the north, will pop his Refresher. And Pure now on the run, pretty low on mana. He's just getting kited. That Lucent Beam doing so much damage, he is dead, and the Ancient surrounded by creeps. Pure buys back just to defend here.
The Thompson one should be a confirmed dieback, right? It's been
Divine
there's
on Pure.
4 minutes. There's 6 minutes on the Disruptor. They have to know.
His Courier just got killed with the Divine.
Oh, that happens.
Okay. That means Ari has a Divine Rapier. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little 6,000.
Oh, he hits for 1,040 now.
All right, I think the Ancient can be killed off easily, aside from this fortification.
This is taking OG quite long. 40 seconds?
You know, they're doing the math with the Divine. Like, okay, with the Divine Rapier, maybe that's enough damage. Silence on the BZM is going to force out his BKB. Astro Step to follow. Ancient at half HP. 9 class has to use his BKB now as Pure with the Godstream. He gets lifted into the air. Blast off the BZM into the fountain. He's able to get to the other side. Fortifications finally pop, but now the Eclipse comes out. They can likely just focus down the Ancient now. And OG, in exciting fashion, will take game number 2. We'll just blame it on Pure dropping that Divine Rapier on the Courier. Oh man, what a game.
Yeah, what a great game. That was just flat out batshit crazy for so long. These are the kind of games that we really want to get a lot more of, but haven't seen too many of as of late. In this tournament, a lot of the games have been one-sided, but this one was absolutely crazy. No idea who was going to win for the last 50 minutes. Like, it looked like Tundra were starting to get a good advantage. After they dropped that 11K lead they had and the game equalized, it was anyone's game until it was over.
Yeah.
Really, really crazy. Great scenes to see here from OG Bonkers. Living up to his name. Going bonkers here. Oh, maybe not too much, but he's definitely all smiles. And this puts OG at a 3-for-1 scoreline along with Tundra, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Both in this group looking very solid.